I am so excited to share and explain a new book club opportunity for your kids and really your whole family. So let's talk about it. Hi, I'm Mary Wilson. I'm a homeschooling mom of four, though my youngest is now 15. I have two kids who have graduated from my homeschool and two who are in high school. And a few years ago, with that extra free time, I began teaching small group book clubs on Outschool. You can see lots of the books that I use back here, and they have been such a delight to my own day. They have been so much fun for me. But the problem is there's only one of me. And as interest has grown in my book clubs, there has not been a great way for me to accommodate all of the people who are interested. So recently, an idea came to me because three times now, I have been a guest book club teacher in Squilt Music with Mary Prather, Homegrown Learners. She has invited me to come teach a live book club webinar for her students in her membership. And it has been a delight. And I thought, this is it. This is the perfect opportunity I can offer people who are either on my wait list for the small group classes, or if this situation would simply work better for their family. So let me describe to you what a book club, a large group, kind of more book club webinar would look like. All right, first of all, the first one we're doing is the Wild Robot, and it is coming up in September. And when you register, and there's a link below, of course, to check it out on my website, you will get a PDF, a guide, just like they do in my small group book clubs. In fact, a lot about this guide is copy and pasted right from those book clubs. This page is a little different because it has, a letter explaining things, and then it has the Zoom meeting information. So you have all of that ready to go in case you lose the emails, things like that. You'll know it's in your PDF to tell you when we are going to meet. And then I have included ahead of time questions for discussion, a little page for your child to draw for fun if they want, because I know you all are homeschoolers. So even though they can't share their drawing with me, these are the kinds of fun things we keep in their portfolios and their notebooks. And then this month, one of the things I do, this is a way to similar to my small group book clubs, is I have a different literary focus for each book. Because one of my philosophies is you can't use every book to teach everything. If you try to cover climax and character traits and protagonists and antagonists and conflict and everything in every book, it's going to drive everyone crazy. So I like to pick one focus for each book to make sure I'm hitting a variety of things throughout the year. So for the Wild Robot, we're going to hit on the elements of science fiction. So that will be included in your packet, and we'll use it during our discussion. And of course, just a little page to color or draw. And then we always play a game. So you also have books categories in your packet. But real quick, let me tell you what it will look like. Because of course, one of the disadvantages, though it could be an advantage to your family, is that this is not a more intimate small group setting. And I love my small group book clubs where the cameras are on and there's only 7 to 9 students and we're talking back and forth. It is fantastic. But this will run a little differently. So when everyone comes in to the webinar, when they join, their cameras will be off and they will be muted, and they will remain that way through the entire book club. So how will you interact? So the way I have done it through Squilt, and when I've taught a book club for her, and it has worked so well, is first we use the chat feature. So you will definitely want to help your kids know where they can type their thoughts or sit with them and type what they dictate to you that they want shared in the book club. We'll also use emoji reactions. I might say, like I have the floating reactions. I got to turn that off. Give a thumbs up if you agree with this statement, or your favorite character was this one. I might tell them to, put a little party sign if they were excited about a certain scene. So we'll use the emoji reactions, we'll use the chat, and Zoom gives me the opportunity, actually, I can't do it in Outschool, but I can do it in my own Zoom, is to use polls. So we'll also have some polls that they can answer, and I will make sure they still feel engaged in our book club. But it is going to be a little different. The advantages, one of the big advantages is your whole family can attend. So when you purchase the webinar and you have your Zoom link, you can put just your child in front of the computer and kind of go do your thing, especially if they feel very comfortable with the reactions and chat, or you could sit as a family and interact that way as well. And another big difference, because it is more of a webinar style, a larger group book club, is that I'll probably have more of a presentation than I do in my book clubs, just to keep it a little more engaging. So the elements of science fiction that you have in your packet, I'll probably put them up on like a board, a slideshow behind me, so we can talk about each one and kind of go through them as it relates to the Wild Robot. And of course, why am I so excited about doing the Wild Robot? Because the movie is about to come out. I think it's September 27th, and this book club will be on September 19th. So it is perfect timing for you to read the book, attend book club, and then go see the movie with your kids the next week. All right, if you have any questions, all the links that you'll need are below. You can head and just learn more about my book clubs. You can head straight to the webinar, grab your ticket. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them and I will be happy to answer them. All right, thanks for listening, and I look forward to seeing you or your children or both for our first Celebrate a Book book club webinar.